You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Asian markets reacted with relief to the news of the appointment of Scott Bessent, a former fund manager, as U.S. Treasury Secretary. The main reaction is that Bessent, although he is a traditional figure, looks more predictable and suitable for this role than other, less familiar candidates. One of the key topics in his statements was the desire to reduce the U.S. budget deficit to 3% of GDP, as well as solving problems with the country's public debt. However, despite the optimism, there are doubts about the real possibility of implementing these ambitious plans. To achieve his goals, Bessent proposed a strategy that includes reducing costs and increasing economic growth. However, critics point out that significant cuts can be difficult to implement. Another important topic voiced by Bessent was the support of tariff policy. He expressed the opinion that tariffs should be introduced gradually, although the mentioned tariff levels, up to 60% for Chinese goods, look quite aggressive. In addition, Bessent supported a strong dollar, which contrasts with the positions of President-elect Donald Trump, who previously expressed ideas about currency devaluation to reduce the trade deficit. Markets are closely monitoring developments in the United States and Europe. Despite the recent depreciation of the dollar due to falling yields on U.S. Treasury bonds, the long-term outlook remains positive for the U.S. currency. One of the factors supporting the dollar is the economic superiority of the United States over Europe. This was evident from the results of recent purchasing managers' indices, which showed stronger growth in the United States compared to Europe. In the coming days, the key events for financial markets will be the publication of indicators of economic activity and speeches by representatives of central banks. Also, special attention should be paid to inflation indicators. In the United States, Bitcoin ETFs recorded a cumulative inflow of $2.42 billion in the week from November 18 to 22, which was the fourth highest figure since they appeared on the market in January. In the same week, Chinese ETFs recorded a record outflow of more than $2 billion, which comes amid efforts by the Chinese government to introduce economic stimulus measures to reduce investor concerns about economic stability. However, the price of Bitcoin has reached a new record high, approaching $100,000, increasing by 9.5% in a week. There are still no significant reasons for sales in the market. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.